When it comes to care for your new baby, you want the very best. But what does that mean when it comes to childcare for your baby?
Before you start looking for childcare, you'll have to determine how much you can spend on it. If your budget is minimal, you may decide to leave your child in the care of a close relative, like your mother-in-law or sibling, if that's possible. About 20% of new parents go with this option, which is often a free one. Plus, relative care ensures that your baby gets exclusive attention from someone personally invested in her. On the flip side, it can be difficult to offer child-rearing pointers and constructive criticism to a family member. For reasons like this, many people decide that the best relative for the childcare role is mom or dad. Stay-at-home parenting is the care choice of almost 50% of parents with children under the age of 2. The pluses to staying home are obvious. You retain full control of your child's care, and you get to be with your baby at every developmental milestone. But cutting the family's income by foregoing the stay-at-home parent's salary can be difficult financially. As well, the parent staying home may miss the role they once inhabited in the workplace, which can lead to resentment and unhappiness. To combat this potential issue, some parents who work in more flexible fields are sharing stay-at-home status, trading days depending on their respective schedules. This more even-handed co-parenting is becoming more and more popular. If staying at home is not a real option, why not look into hiring a full-time nanny? A nanny provides exclusive, intimate care for your child, from attending to basic needs to encouraging mental and physical development. But one-on-one attention does not come cheap. Expect to pay upwards of $500 a week for a nanny's services, and know ahead of time that there is a lot of legal paperwork if you are employing him or her. Also, before you hire anyone to take care of your child, ask for several references, and in addition, you may want to do a background check, especially if you did not find your caregiver through an agency. If none of these home-based care choices work for you, a daycare, either in a center or in someone else's home, may be a good choice. About 30% of young children with working parents are put into some type of daycare program. Look for the type of daycare that works best with what you want for your child, as some offer classes like dance and arts and crafts. If you choose a licensed daycare center, you can rest assured that it will be strictly regulated by the government and is likely staffed with early childhood development experts. And while it's not one-on-one care, generally daycares staff one adult for every 3 to 4 children. Some caveats, though, are that due to the number of kids, colds and other illnesses tend to spread more easily, resulting in kids that get sick more often. And daycare centers won't provide care for sick children, and one must abide by a more structured schedule as pickup and drop-off times are regimented. For this reason, some turn to the often more cost-friendly and intimate atmosphere of a home daycare. Home daycares can be wonderful because they cater to children of other ages, which can make the environment reminiscent of a family setting. Home daycares may also be more flexible with pickup and drop-off times, but bear in mind that they are not monitored by the government as closely as their counterparts. A benefit of both types of daycare is that they allow your baby plenty of opportunities to socialize. With all of these facts to weigh in your childcare choice, you may worry that you'll make the wrong decision. But if you do your homework about any nanny, home daycare, or daycare center, you really needn't be overly concerned. A reputed National Institute of Child Health and Development study shows that it's not the type of care, but the quality of care that really matters.